Good morning, educators. I'm Dr. Laura Clarke, and I'm so excited to guide you through another powerful journey with the 9 Pathways of Success School. This week, we're focusing on Pathway 2, Engage in Positive Self-Talk, a skill that allows us to replace self-doubt with self-confidence. Self-talk is that little voice in our head, the one that can either tear us down or build us up. The truth is, most of our students, and let's be honest, many of us too, lean towards self-doubt. I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I'll probably fail. When those thoughts go unchecked, they create limits, not possibilities. But when we guide our students to speak to themselves with confidence, encouragement, and hope, they step into their power. And I care deeply about this because I've seen it transform classrooms. When kids believe in themselves, they try harder, bounce back quicker, and discover strengths they didn't even know they had. A few years ago, I had a student, let's call her Maya. She was bright, but every time I handed out a test or gave a new assignment, the first thing she would whisper was, "I'm gonna mess this up." It broke my heart because she was already defeated before she even began. But here's what we worked on, replacing her self-doubt with self-confidence. So, instead of "I can't do this," she learned to say, "I'm going to try my best," instead of "I'm going to mess this up." She learned to say, "This is hard, but I can grow through it." It didn't happen overnight, but after weeks of practice, utilizing the 9 Pathways of Success curriculum and online SEL portal, I watched her smile when she solved a tough problem, raise her hand when she had an idea, and walk into class ready to learn, not ready to give up. And that shift came from mastering Pathway number 2, Engage in Positive Self-Talk. As we climb Pathway 2, Engage in Positive Self-Talk, we'll unlock 5 powerful levels of mastery that will guide your students' growth. Level 1, Base Camp. Check your thoughts. Awareness is the first step. You can't change what you don't notice. At Base Camp, we help students stop and ask, "What am I saying to myself right now?" Level 2, the first Ascent. Limit your negative exposure. Students hear negativity all around, sometimes from peers, media, or even at home. At this level, they learn to guard their minds, step back from negative influences, and choose healthier inputs. Level 3, High Camp. Create an active list of positive affirmations. This is where confidence building really kicks in. Students create their own personal affirmations like, "I am capable," "I am worthy," and "I am learning" every day. Level 4, the final push. Transform into your own hype man or hype woman. Think of athletes before a big game. They pump themselves up. At this stage, students learn to do the same. "I've got this. I've worked hard. I am ready." They learn to encourage themselves with the same energy they'd give a friend. And Level 5, the summit, Own the Moment. This is where self-confidence shines and it becomes automatic. Students not only think positively, but they show it. In presentations, in class discussions, on the field, or in daily challenges. They don't shrink back. They stand tall and own their moment. Educators, this is where your role is so powerful. When we teach students how to engage in positive self-talk, we're not just helping them pass a test. We're shaping how they see themselves for life. Think about it. A confident student stays in the classroom. They're less likely to give up, less likely to act out, and more likely to persevere through challenges. That's not just good for them. It's good for you and your entire classroom culture. This is why I love teaching the 9 Pathways of Success. It's about creating thriving schools, empowered educators, and resilient students who believe in themselves. And it all begins with the voice inside their head. So now, it's time. Grab your gear, lead your students on this climb, and let's help them trade self-doubt for self-confidence. One positive thought at a time. I believe in you, and I believe in them. Let's take our students to the summit of Pathway 2, Engage in Positive Self-Talk.